We all have 5 personal assets, and the way you use them determines how your life will turn out to be. How you use these assets in your daily activities tells a lot about your habits. There are some of us who just waste away these precious resources and they no longer become assets. In fact, they become liabilities. And yet, for some of us, we recognize their worth and we invest these assets to produce real results for our lives. We upgrade ourselves, we have personal development, and we add value to our lives. So let us go into these 5 personal assets. I'm going to show you this diagram, it's a star diagram, and we are going to start with the bottom foundational level. The bottom foundational level are these two, time and energy. Time, we all have time. We have 24 hours a day, and this is the great equalizer. You cannot say I have more time than others, neither can you say, oh, I'm out of time, I've got so little time in a day, and then that person has more. All of us have equal amounts of time. It's how you use this time that determines your outcome. So time can be measured in man hours if you're working for a salary, for example, 7 hours, 8 hours a day, or if you're studying and you're spending that time purposefully. So it becomes constructive, it adds value, it builds your knowledge or your talent. Time is also focus and attention. I know some of us, we may be saying, oh, you know, it's time to watch TV, Netflix, or go on social media, and that takes a little bit of time. But it's not just the time that matters, it's the attention and the focus. Each time you spend on something that does not produce results or it does not add any value to your life, you are focusing precious attention that could otherwise be spent on getting something back in return, right? So time is really important now. Of course, if you're spending time to relax, to rest, or even play games and enjoy yourself pleasurably, well, that kind of time is well spent because you're building other areas of your life, like a sound mind, or you need to rest and relax your body, right? Which is the second asset that I'm talking about, which is your energy. Energy can be labor or strength, which you use to produce or exchange for a reward or for money, right? You spend your energy working on a project, for example. But energy is also health, your overall health, whether it's physical health, mental health, or emotional health. And that's why we need to guard our energy. We need to learn how to manage our emotions. Can you imagine if you spend so much time every day quarreling with someone, arguing over someone, you're actually wasting and spending the energy, and your energy will be drained very fast. And how will you be able to take care of yourself or your loved ones after that? Have you ever said to yourself after a long day at work and then you come back so tired and you say, you know, I've got no more energy left to spend with your family, with your kids? That's because you're not managing your energy well. So time and energy are two very basic principles, very fundamental assets. Everyone has them. It's how you spend them that makes all the difference. Now we will go to the middle section, which is treasure and talent. Treasure and talent. Treasure has got to do with money, of course. Yeah, that's your treasure. You earn your salary, for example, and that's your keep. Treasure could also mean the things and the property that you own. Yeah, but you know, that kind of thing wouldn't be called treasure if you don't know how to invest in them. I know many people who buy a lot of stuff, buy a lot of clothes. They own a lot of things, but they are not assets. They're actually depreciative goods. Yeah, just use for a while and then just throw away, right? So what makes your treasure investable? When you use it and have a return in terms of your investment. For example, if you own a house or a car and you rent it out for income, well, that's good use of your treasure, of your property, of the things you own. So that is treasure. By the way, your foundational two pieces of time and energy can be used to exchange for treasure. So that is treasure. Treasure can also be used to exchange for talent. So you take your money, you spend on education for yourself, for self-improvement, self-development. Now you have talent. Talent is your abilities or your skills that you've gathered for yourself over the years, the education and knowledge that you acquire, and also your life experience. Your life experiences are actually very precious if you recognize them and know how to use it so that you can turn that into, you know, like your life story or your rich experiences, turn that into something profitable for yourself. So whatever it is, that belongs to talent. Treasure and talent are also assets. If you know how to use them, of course, you use time and energy to build them, to exchange and to transact for treasure and talent. But hey, you know, as we grow older, you know, like for myself, I would spend my money or my treasure to have more time, right, with family and to give me more energy in terms of my health. So it's the way you transact wisely these personal assets. Now, the last one is network. It's seldom talked about, but your network is not just your friends. It is the strategic relationships that you build for yourself, either as a support network or peer groups that actually help you get you to your goal that you want. So I remember last time where I needed help for legal issues. I didn't have any friends when I got in trouble. In fact, all my friends also got in trouble with myself. They were not really my network, my assets. But I knew someone who was a lawyer who could help me from a legal point of view, and he would be called an asset. So the network, the friends that you keep are so important. So anyway, these are your 5 assets. And the key thing that you really want to think about is your RGA. What's your RGA? It's result generating activities. How you spend these 5 assets in your daily activities, how they generate either results or you're just wasting your time, your energy, your treasure, and your talent. It's going to make all the difference in the way you live your life. So what you do every single day with what you have, the 5 assets, is directly contributing to your results. So there you have it, your 5 personal assets. The key is to be wise about how you invest these 5 wisely, productively, constructively, and then you'll be a person of value.